my phone.
Yep, that sounds good.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. Seems like our semester we're almost at the end, correct?
Yeah, it's crazy to think that we're like almost to Christmas.
Yes, I said the same thing. The year really flew.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll pull up our agenda.
Okie dokie.
Is
Is that me?
I didn't hear you.
Yeah. I think I ended up sharing my screen by accident. So I just took it
Oh,
off. Yeah.
okay. I'm sharing
Yeah.
mine. Wait 1 second. I don't know what's going on with my computer, but oh well.
Yeah. This works.
Because it's just the two of us, I think we can keep our norms as is.
Agreed.
Um, all right, let me see. Are you able to see my computer?
No, I cannot.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. So for myself, when I read the case study, do you want to go question by question or how do you want to do it?
Yeah, let's do that, I think.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me pull my questions up because I didn't print my questions.
Yeah, this one was the first one's what guidelines could Donna have provided for the teachers prior to the grade level meetings?
And for me, I stated that prior to the grade level meetings, I said providing teachers with a current research to support the shift, in addition to an explanation of how this process would impact them and students academically, would
Yeah.
have been good. And
Yeah.
providing teachers with specific observation tools would have been beneficial.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. I didn't even think about current research and how it would impact students. I focused a lot on the trust issue. Like that third grade teams seem to have some trust issues with the
Mm-hmm,
importance of maintaining like the confidentiality piece. So just making sure those guidelines are set that, when observations take place, we're not going to go and point fingers and that kind of stuff. And then I also put clearly outlined the goal of why they were doing what they were doing. I think,
mm-hmm.
yeah. And then providing a survey to all staff before the meeting to assess if there even was a need for change.
That's true.
Like I
Um,
felt, yeah.
I agree with you there. I was able to connect with the passage because at my school, we do instructional rounds. I may have
Mm-hmm.
mentioned that to you before.
Yeah.
And the observation tools that we use are the observation tools that the teachers are being evaluated on.
Mm-hmm.
So by the principal, by the whole admin team, so
Yep.
they're able to see exactly what they're looking for and hear the conversation,
Right.
the deep discussions about it.
Yeah, exactly. We're actually doing our PLC rounds tomorrow, and we've been given the rubric and everything that we're using
Hmm.
a week ahead of time. Yeah.
Yes.
Which also like lends itself though to the whole idea of validity though, because like I walked into a classroom yesterday looking for a student and I question why I'm working so hard.
And others are not.
Yes, exactly. And then I know that tomorrow when I walk in that classroom, it's going to be completely different because they're
Hmm.
expecting us to be in there. So that piece is kind of frustrating. But then if you don't tell people you're coming, then that trust piece when you're doing a working condition survey comes into play. So I guess finding that balance between high expectations and then having trust of your staff is really important.
I agree. And one thing that I noticed, because this is like our fourth or fifth year of doing instructional rounds with grade levels. And even though sometimes teachers are not prepared, but when they know that, okay, the fourth Wednesday is instructional rounds,
Mm,
you can tell classrooms where there's no structure and they just trying to pull it together
yeah, right.
because
Yeah.
people are in there.
Yep. You are correct.
Okay, so the second
Yep.
question was, how could the teacher's final plans be effective for the instructional process?
Mm-hmm.
And I stated that this has been a practice in my current school for years. Implementing this process allowed teachers to learn from their peers and reflect on their practices.
Yep. I actually had that too. Inspire teachers to utilize new strategies, ideas, and perspectives.
Okay.
Yep.
And then for how would the principal be able to evaluate whether the new observations format was working successfully for the students? Um, I was kind of stuck there. And my reason why, because for me, I think this format, it works successfully for the students because teachers are able to learn from their peers
Mm-hmm.
and see like, okay, well, like say for instance, often our fifth graders go down to our kindergartners, right? And
Mm-hmm.
they're able to see that, okay, kindergarten students can have open discussions. And because once kids get to fifth, like one of my teachers, she just want her own silent where the kids are not collaborating,
Mm-hmm.
which is not always a good thing.
Right.
So I think it benefits the teachers more. However, it will help the students in the long run because
Yeah.
the instructional practice will change.
Right. That's true. I put that the principal could evaluate just by doing her own observations to see if like teaching practices are starting to look more uniform.
Mm-hmm,
Walkthroughs, implementation, yeah. And then second was surveying staff. She could send out surveys or hold focus groups with staff to gather feedback on whether or not they feel like the system is helping them improve.
mm-hmm,
Yeah. The one thing I do like about the PLC rounds that we do is that there are some, like, because you're seeing the best of the best, right? Because they know you're coming, some strategies are kind of cool to look at and
mm-hmm.
you walk in. And it's like,
I,
oh, why am I not doing that already?
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah. Wow. That was easy. Hmm.
Yes, question for you because
Uh,
oh, my battery is going low. Wait a second. If we're done talking about the case study, I have a question for you for formatting, with the
yeah.
formatting.
Yep.
On my end, I see something totally different. However, on Dr. Hamilton end, she noticed that the formatting issue is still an issue. And I told her I was going to ask you to tell me what is it that I may be doing wrong.
So I don't know. Like she asked me the same question and all I did was literally highlight what was wrong and changed it.
You did good.
Yeah, I mean that's literally all I did.
And see, I did the same thing, but I don't know what. Wait, I did the same thing, but I'm not sure. And she said, if we don't figure it out, then just submit. But I was like, I'm not sure what I did wrong because it looks normal, right?
That does look normal. Your font,
Oh,
that font right there is off though. It says 16 somewhere, wherever your cursor is.
right here?
Oh, that says 12. Maybe your font was on a different screen. Your
Yeah,
cursor was on a different screen. That looks fine to me.
yeah.
Scroll up. What part does she say looks off? Task
Let me
one.
look at her message for a
Yeah.
second.
So I was talking about this with my husband yesterday too, and I was
Go
thinking,
to, don't, uh-huh.
I wonder if I edited it if I did my edits. Well, you know, because you have auto save off too. I was going to say I wondered if I did it with auto save off.
Oh, you're right. So the background. This is the section that she said looked different, but I don't understand why.
Hmm.
I'm not going to stress about it. She told me not to stress about it. That's all I was going to ask you, though.
Yeah. I mean, go up to where it says instructions and click on that text and see if it changes. Yep, just click in
Mm-mm.
there. Yeah, that looks fine. Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If she said don't stress about it, don't stress about it.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Right. Yeah, but I didn't do anything magical. I literally just copied things and changed font.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Hopefully that'll,
yes.
yeah, I guess we're done.
Yes. Enjoy your Thanksgiving break.
Yes. You too. Are you
Eh,
traveling anywhere?
I'm going to my parents, but that's just like an hour and a half
Yeah,
away.
that's exactly what I'm doing. The
Hmm.
past couple years I've been the one that hosts, but my mom's health isn't that great this year, so she's gonna stay home and she's probably gonna cater it, which is fine. It
Hmm.
makes her
Yeah.
feel helpful and yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It'll be
Hmm.
nice to get away.
Me too.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, I will see you in December.
I know. Crazy. Yeah. Take
Yes.
care. Yep.
You
Have a good
too.
night. Yep.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye.